right, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Gung Ho, 1943. This is going to be another war propaganda. Giving it 2 out of 5 stars. I just like this. It's got Carrol Naish, who's also in the great Batman serial from the same year. This one's not as racist as the Batman serial. Blatantly racist, but one guy joins the Marines because he hates Japs. And then in the next scene, Randolph Scott is telling them that racial discrimination is not permitted. So they just contradicted themselves, hiring a Marine who hated Japanese people, and then at the same time telling them that they can't discriminate against different races. So that part didn't make any sense. Carrol Naish plays one of the commanding officers, same as Randolph Scott. And you got Robert Mitchum, who is a boxer, and they call him Pig Iron or something. He joined the Marines because he's tough. Even throws a knife at a Japanese dude, stabs him in the back, literally, while he's in a gurney. It's got pretty cool explosions at the end, but I think that the movie is broken up into 3 parts. The first part is just basic screening the candidates for this battalion, and it's supposed to be based on a true story, but it's probably loosely based. You know how Hollywood likes to sensationalize things, especially war, and this is a war propaganda movie. Just like the Great Ziegfeld, the last review I did was not very truthful or historical. Even even Ziegfeld's daughter admitted that it was accurate, the way they treated Ziegfeld, his illness towards the end. And there's probably a lot more than that wasn't accurate, according to Ziegfeld's wife, who was trying to consult them on the true story, but I guess they didn't listen, or they didn't care. Anyways, I lied in my first video. I said I was going to do 5 reviews. Then I saw that the Great Ziegfeld was more than 3 hours long. It was a road show. I don't plan for 5, but I am on track for 4. Let me go through the list, because Karate Man just added a couple. I forgot about that. So I've got Deathmaster, Big Bad Mama 2, Inferno, Thriller, aka The Corridor, Ring of Fire 2, Blooded Steel, Nemesis, Scanner Cops, Scanners 2, The Beastmaster 2, Through the Portal of Time, Good Guys Wear Black, Sidekicks, The Defiant, aka The Sandpit Generals, The Ballad of Tam Lin, aka The Devil's Widow. I've got Terminal Rush and CIA Codename Alexa, and Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. So that's my list. I told you, I lied in my last video. I said I wasn't going to give you my list, but I just realized that Karate Man did actually add a couple. So there you go. So the movie's, as I was saying, the movie's broken up into 3 parts. The first part is the hiring process, and then, well, actually it's 4 parts. Okay, first part is hiring process. Then second part is training. The third part is just goofing off in the submarine until they get to the Japanese occupied island somewhere in the South Pacific. And then the fourth part is just blowing up the radio station. And I won't spoil the ending, but you know it's a successful raid if it's a war propaganda movie. It's supposed to motivate people to volunteer for the war, which was the whole purpose of another movie that I just saw. What war movie was it? Oh, here's Naked HD XYZ. Karate Man was asking about them. They're back. They didn't waste any time. They never show up when Karate Man's around, but they always show up when nobody else is in the chat room. At least today, anyway. Not last week. But I want to look for the Adrian comment. I know it was on a war movie. It wasn't Fort Apache, but it was some other movie. Let's see if I can find that. Because I told Karate Man in the chat room, my last video, that Adrian made a comment about him. I couldn't remember which video it was. It was actually, let's see. It was Destination Tokyo. That was it. I figured it out. Yay! All right. So this is what Adrian says in the comments section. By the way, I did already have Hera on my Netflix queue. Well, maybe not. Well, I better respond to Adrian. That I already had it on my Netflix queue. But I had to add Halloween 5. Okay. I just responded to Adrian on my Destination Tokyo comments, but for the life of me, I can't find his comment about Karate Man. I know I responded to it, but now I can't find it anywhere. Oh man, I was looking at it at work. I was bored, nothing to do as usual. So I'm going to check out Beastmaster. I think I can finish that right now. I got about a half an hour left on that one. And I don't have to drop him off until 7:15 because he woke up late. Mr. Dilly Dally in the morning. My son. But anyways, I forgot to say highly recommended. Check it out. Laters. Well, I said laters. For Hereditary, not for this one or The Great Ziegfeld. Those are a couple of stinkers, somewhat. They only have brief moments of amusement. Both movies. Therefore, they get 2 out of 5 stars each. Laters.